Welcome to Dacey's Divas. Hi, I'm your host, Dacey. Today, I have two bright divas that have certainly made a difference. Not only are they career professionals, but they are wine enthusiasts. They are members of Divas Uncorked that we're going to discuss today. I would like to welcome Paula Wright. She is the owner-operator of many McDonald franchises in this area, and also Carolyn Golden Hebsgaard. And she is the executive director of the Boston Lawyers Group here also. So please welcome these fine women that have certainly made a difference. Welcome, women.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for coming on the show. Would you like, Carolyn, a little bit about yourself?
Oh, yes. Well, I've been in the area now probably about 25 years. I came to Massachusetts from Chicago.
Okay.
Since coming here, I've been involved in so many different things. It's just amazing to have had the opportunities I've had. I started out here working with Governor Dacey.
Oh, really?
I was one of his, in his secretariat, and I ran an organization to help him create a kind of a employment agency, if you will, within state government. And while doing that, I was recognized by what was then the Vault, Boston, where I was helping them create opportunity for young professionals of color.
Really?
And encouraging them to come to Boston and working with the Convention Bureau and selling the city of Boston as a place to come and live and work. And
how many years did you work with?
Oh, I did that about 7 years.
Wow.
And then I became my own independent consultant, which I am, and I represent 50 Boston law firms and legal organizations, including some of the corporate legal offices as well of State Street and Fidelity and Bank of America. Okay. And I do all of their work to help them identify, recruit, advance, and retain lawyers of color.
And how about you, Paula?
Well, I am, as you said, a McDonald's franchisee. I am originally from Baltimore, but I have been living in the Massachusetts area for 39 years now, and I live in Sudbury with my husband. And I have really been involved very much over the last few years with, or actually the last 20 years, with Ronald McDonald House Charities and the community groups that are in the communities where I do business. One of the things we really pride ourselves in is giving back to the community, working with especially youth organizations, but we really say any organization that helps the welfare and well-being of children. So in addition to owning and operating the McDonald's, and I think I said to you earlier, we are owner-operators. So although we're owners, we are very much hands-on, 100% involved with the business. And the thing I find most rewarding about that really is the development of the people. We have young people who started working with us at 14, 15 years old, who have gone on to be teachers. We have one who's become a doctor, attorneys, and then we have others who started with us as young kids who are now running our business. Our director of operations and two of our supervisors have been with us over 20 years, and they started, again, as young people, went through all the schools for McDonald's, including Hamburger University. There really is one. Right. And they run multi-million-dollar businesses, so they really have progressed and been able to develop, and that's what I find most rewarding. And so I do a lot of work with our managers, with the management training and that type of thing.
And I know you do a lot of charities.
A lot of charity.
Tough, you know, strong businesswomen, but yet you have this other little outlet. You're a wine enthusiast. You're a member of Divas Uncorked. And maybe we can say a few words about how I met, well, fortunate to have you on the show, is I met a good friend of yours, Karen Holmes Ward, and very gracious, very down-to-earth woman that I had met her through Karen Jackson that we just mentioned, and she's just a very good person, but she had mentioned you're involved in this group. So tell us a little bit about what is Divas Uncorked.
Well, you said it when you said wine enthusiasts. We pride ourselves in being wine enthusiasts and do not characterize ourselves as wine experts. But we came together just out of friendship. And I think that a lot of things bubble up from that. One of the divas, Stephanie Brown, who is the founder of Divas Uncorked, we were all out for dinner. I ran an organization called the Coalition of 100 Black Women, and they were all on my board. And we would go out for dinner after our meetings. And after our meetings, we were sitting around having wine and just having a good girl time. Right. And we said, wait a minute, we need to know a little bit more about what we're drinking here. And Stephanie said, let's have a wine club. 3 bottles of wine, 6 women, We said, yes, of course we'll have a wine club.
Right, right.
And so she started it and got us going around it, and we found that the experience that we were having was something that should be shared. And all of our friends kept saying, you guys are having way too much fun with this. What's going on?
Right.
Share this with us. And that's when we decided to start having some public events. And we did one with the Seasons Hotel many years ago in Boston. Snowy night in Boston, sold out the restaurant.
Really?
So we said, I think that there are a lot of things that people would like to know about
Right.
this and would like to get involved. And so it started to be conferences and for women, because we really realized that women were not being properly served by the industry. And we thought, you know, this is a real story here, so
Right.
let's work this and see what we can do to help women have
Better
a better
educate
experience. Yes.
and educate women.
Yeah, because if you're not educated around it, the experience is not the same.
Right.
So that's how we really started with all the public things, and it went to the San Francisco Chronicle and Newsweek magazine, and then the word just spread. And
Right.
here we are today after O magazine.
Right, you're on
right?
Oprah, yes, I read that.
The Today Show, we were on the
Wow.
yeah, the Weekend Today Show with Lester Holt. Really, people really are very interested in our story as a group of women who have major other lives,
Right.
all of us do, to come together and then have the time and energy to want to share that with others. And that's
Right.
what we're doing today.
So it's your website is a Divas.
www.divasuncorked.com.
He's going to put that up. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
And I really will hope that people will go to the website, because it tells our story, but it
does.
also tells, you know, how you can have the same experience that we're having.
Now you have a wine festival coming up, second
do.
annual,
Second
at
annual.
Martha's Vineyard. You're going to
Yes.
flash this and maybe Pete. Oh, good. Excellent.
Good.
It's August 7th to the 10th.
Exactly.
And tell us a little bit about the wine festival. And I know that some of the proceeds go, like Paula was mentioning. So why don't whoever wants to mention a little bit about the wine festival?
Right. Well, we always try to give back. I think when we talked about that and
Which is great. I
talked
think it's
about her
important.
experience at McDonald's, but I think that all of us have that kind of need to make sure that whatever we're doing, it also gives back to the community in a lot of different ways. I think our festival is bringing something to Martha's Vineyard that has never happened before.
I want to thank you both for coming on the show. You are true divas. I give out my traditional Godiva chocolates for the diva in both of you.
Oh, thank you very much.
And thank you. And don't forget, August 7th, the Wine Festival. You can check out their website at www.divasuncorked.com. And don't forget to check out my website, www.divas.us. And please let us know if you know two wonderful, bright divas. Thank you for watching Dacey's Divas, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.